If I had $10,000 to invest in anything in the world, what would I invest in? My answer at 38 years old is my health. That probably wouldn't have been my answer at 23 or 28 or maybe even 34. But I will tell you that right now it's my health. I think that if everyone had that mindset, the world would be a very different place. If you actually look around the world, it's a pretty scary place when it comes to people's health. We have never been more overweight, more sick, and we have all these advances in healthcare. So we have all these people living longer, but they're living such poor qualities of life. And I see it every day. So yeah, we're living to 85, 90, but you spend 20, 30 years in poor health, barely able to walk, barely able to breathe, in nursing homes. Like, this is insane. And so the problem, I think, with healthcare in this country is that we are very much a Band-Aid fix-it type of healthcare system where we wait until we have a big issue. We go to the ER, they fix the big issue, they kick you out the door, and we go on with our life until we have another big issue. So there's no preventative, there's no maintenance, there's no let's just look under the hood and make sure nothing's going to just implode. And that's why so many people are so sick in this country. And that's why people get to a point where they're just in really bad shape. And it's really sad. What we need to be doing as a country and as individuals and as a whole is figuring out how can we invest in our health every single day along the way. Because I promise you, you're either going to invest in your health now, where you are at a young age, or it's going to cost you so much money and time and lost years of life later in life. So either way, you're going to have to spend the money. So why not invest in your health now? I hear people say all the time, I'm not going to pay extra to eat healthy. I'm not going to pay extra to go to the gym. If my insurance doesn't cover it, I'm not going to do it. Those are ridiculous things to say, in my opinion. Ridiculous. You are taking your accountability completely out of your own healthcare, okay? Does it suck that insurance companies don't pay for things that make you better? Yes, it sucks. Does that mean that you get to take no accountability for your health and just say, well, whatever, I'm not going to do it since my insurance company doesn't pay for it? No, that's ridiculous. You're putting your life and your health in the hands of people who you pay premiums to and just make decisions based on not knowing you as a patient at all. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. And it's so frustrating when I hear patients say that. I understand you pay a lot of money for premiums. If that's how you feel and you pay a lot of money for healthcare and you don't feel like you benefit from it, don't pay your premium. Get a catastrophic plan. Don't pay a bunch of money for healthcare and pay out of pocket for the things that you feel like actually benefit your health. Okay, I think a lot of Americans, especially if you're pretty healthy, that would be your best option. Get a catastrophic health plan, very cheap. Save that extra premium money. Spend that extra premium money on things that actually help with preventative health. Buy organic food, go to the gym, find a provider and spend some money on some testing or do some things, different therapies that maybe your insurance doesn't cover that will help prevent you from getting ill. So that's just one of my things. Would I spend $10,000 on if somebody gave it to me and, I could spend it on anything? It would be my health. There's so many tests you can do and so much you can do for preventative health. And like I said, I truly, truly believe you're either going to spend your money on health now or you're going to spend it later. And if you spend it later, you're going to lose a lot of really good years at the end of your life. And it's just very frustrating. That's where healthcare has come to in this country. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that is the state of healthcare in this country. You pay a premium to an insurance company. They dictate how your doctor treats you, despite what people think and despite how much doctors argue with them. The healthcare industry is very broken, and the insurance companies dictate how you're treated. And so if that's not how you want to be treated, or that's not how you want your health trajectory over your life to play out, somebody else telling you, what is covered, what is not covered, whether you're going to be well or not, then you have to take some accountability for that. And so that would be my advice.